In question 2 of the scatter plots and regression section of the data analysis project part 2, question 2 asks you to calculate the correlation between each pair of quantitative variables in your data set, the 3 required quantitative variables. And so you're going to compare that to the scatter plots that you made in question 1. And calculating the correlation is very straightforward. What I've got here is one example of a way you can kind of keep track of the correlations. This is the form that you'll often see for a correlation matrix between a group of variables. So we've got 3 variables here, the same names on the rows as the columns here, and then these cells have a 1 in them because the correlation between a variable and itself is always 1. And then I've just kind of X'd these out because we're going to put our correlations in these 3 cells. So the formula for correlation is just type equals correl, C-O-R-R-E-L, and then open parentheses, and then you just select the 2 variables that you want to calculate the correlation between. So in this case, I want the correlation between commute and gas price. So I'll select commute, and you don't need to select the name of the variable here, so just select the data. And that's in cells G2 to G63. Now I'll type a comma before I select the other variable, and this time I'll just type in the cells. So gas price is in column C, so it's going to be C2 to C63. Okay, and then for the other variables, correl, commute and fatality rate, that's going to be G2 to G63, and fatality rate, which is the number of deaths per 10,000 bike commuters, and that is in that's in column E. So I'll type E2 to E63, and then finally the correlation between gas price and fatality rate. Correl gas price C2 to C63 and E2 to E63. Alright, so that's how you'd calculate the correlation between each of the 3 pairs of quantitative variables in your data set.